and welcome to another episode of Atomic Vinyl Reviews. My name's Jacob and today I'm doing another unboxing video. Now before I get into this, I will just quickly apologize about the video quality and lighting and all of that. I can't really film with better lighting at night because my proper ceiling light doesn't work, so I have to use these lamps and this is the best result I can get, and I'm too impatient to wait till tomorrow to use natural lighting to actually do this unboxing. So because of that, I'll be doing full reviews of the figures and stuff in here in the coming days and weeks and whatnot in proper lighting, just to make it up to you guys. But enough of that, let's get into the actual unboxing. So what we've got here is a nice, really big package from popculture.com.au, which is an Australian site that sells action figures and collectibles and all that cool stuff. So I recently picked up a bunch of figures from them, mainly NECA figures. So we're going to open this box up while I talk. I should probably actually do that. But yeah, mainly NECA figures because we recently found out that NECA will stop producing Godzilla figures in the coming months. The result is that these Godzilla NECA figures are going to become quite rare as time goes on if NECA doesn't, produce them again, and it looks like they're not going to for the time being. And I frankly want a bunch of these NECA Godzilla figures, especially some of the ones that come in the new fancy packaged boxes with like the poster art on them and all that sort of stuff. So I snagged up a couple of those, as well as some other random figures that I had on my my wish list basically while I was at it, because basically on this site, at least in Australia, you get free shipping as long as you pay over a certain amount. So that's why I did that all in one go. So let's take a look in this huge box. This is gonna be exciting. So what we got in here? Lots of freaking paper, lots of newspaper and weird fluff to fill it out. But okay, here we go. Under that, we've got our stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna pull out is actually not a Godzilla figure. It is a book. So this is the Kong, King of Skull Island graphic novel book, or is it even a graphic novel book? Looks like there's barely any pictures in here. Ah, okay. So it's mostly written. That's odd. Okay, I thought this was going to be like a full-on graphic novel. But this is the book, which was illustrated by Joe DeVito, and this version of Kong is apparently the one which is the inspiration for this Mezco Kong figure. So I'll definitely do some videos on this thing. Hell, if you guys want, maybe I'll even do an audiobook of this at some point. I did do the audiobook of the Godzilla King of the Monsters novelization, so that could be fun. Could be a big project. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit of a shame. I was hoping to see more photos and pictures in this book, because that's kind of what I like with books. I'm a picture book kind of a guy. But this is mostly writing, although we got a couple pictures there. But alright, so that's number one. Let's move on. I'm going to just start off with what's nearest to me, and this is, again, not Godzilla related. These are two of the complete other things that I got. But we have two pop vinyls, Alien pop vinyls, which I was really excited to get because they recently put out a 40th anniversary Alien Big Chap Xenomorph figure pop vinyl, which is this thing, which is really cool and a really cool update to their initial pop vinyl Alien figure. It's really cool, so I was hoping to get my hands on them, and it's always just cool to get some cool Alien 40th anniversary stuff in general. So I'll be opening this guy up and doing a video on him in another video. Although, straight up, just looking into the packaging of this guy, it's kind of sad. I was hoping he'd be like an authentic, like 1979 Alien Big Chap kind of a thing, but his tail looks like it's the tail from like Alien vs. Predator or one of those, or Alien 4 or 3, one of those films, probably Alien Resurrection, where he's got like that weird fin thing going on his tail, which is a little bit odd because it makes him a little bit inaccurate to like the original Alien, but you know what? It's a pop vinyl. Who could... I'm not gonna fuss about a freaking pop vinyl about that kind of stuff. And the other figure that I got, the other pop vinyl, again, an Alien one. This one was really cheap on sale, so I snagged it up because I thought it was a pretty cool idea, is like the 8-bit Xenomorph. I'm not really sure what game or whatever this is specifically meant to be referencing. I'll do like a proper video, and I guess I'll unbox these in like a proper video. Maybe tomorrow I'll film that, or it's not going to come out that soon, but eventually it will. And we'll see these guys out of the box. But yeah, that's basically the two pop vinyls I got. I'm not super big into collecting pop vinyls, but if they're Alien themed or if they're like a Rockstar kind of themed, I usually get them. I have a whole bunch of like Slash, Lemmy, Jimi Hendrix, and a couple of Queen pop vinyls up on my shelf there. So I like musicians in pop vinyl form, basically. But Alien is my like one exception, because I'm a huge Alien fan outside of being a huge Godzilla fan. And also a Predator fan. So actually my first Predator figure, believe it or not, in general, which is kind of odd to me because I am a huge fan of Predator, especially the first film. And yeah, I saw this on their site again, and I figured, you know what? Let's snag him up. So this is the ultimate Predator figure, the Jungle Hunter figure from NECA that came out somewhat recently, I imagine. And there he is. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun unboxing this guy. Awesome. So oh man, I'm tempted to take him out of the box now, just to play around with him. But I guess what we'll see. I might take him up out of the box off camera and just like we'll see what happens. But I'll have a full review of this guy very soon as well. Now, finally, we get to the Godzilla figures. And first but not least, we have the Godzilla 1984 or 1985, whichever one you prefer to call him. The Return of Godzilla version of Godzilla. And yeah, I've bitched and moaned so much on my channel in previous videos about this figure, so you guys might be quite surprised that I actually picked him up. Now the reason is, number one, the box. Look, the freaking lovely box. Like, I know it's super glary in this video right now because of my, horrible setup I've got tonight, but looking at it in person, it's pretty damn snazzy, I gotta tell you. I love what NECA were doing with these boxes towards the end of this line. It still pains me that they cancelled or were forced to cancel the line just when they were starting to actually take this shit seriously. So we got this figure. I got it. A good chunk of the reason why is for the box, and a good chunk of the reason why is because I wanted to have a look at how they improved the figure. So opening him up, I love these boxes. Just look at how they handled this with like the city lights and like the backdrops there and all the, the nice framing of the figure in the box here. It's really, really cool. And there we got our new and improved 1984 figure. And yeah, the spines look a lot better on this one, just looking at them in the box here, than the original version, which is, to date, probably my least favorite Godzilla figure in general. But, I'll take him out of the box at a later point, and I'll talk about him when I do that in another video. But just looking at this guy now does look a lot better. But they still could have done more, I'd say. But yeah, he even looks like a nice matte gray paint to him, as opposed to that like shiny black paint that he had beforehand. So that's it's a step up. Good on you, NECA. Good on you guys. You're improving, or you were, until Playmates took over the whole Godzilla figure industry as of late. But let's move on. Got a couple more. The next one, Shin Godzilla. And I'm actually surprised to see this box. I was expecting to see the other box, because I think the version I got, or at least the version I was hoping to get, was the one with the beams and the purple. And I got the regular Shin Godzilla, which is kind of a bummer. When I ordered this guy, he was meant to be the purple one with the open crazy mouth and the laser beams and everything. But they sent this one instead, which I did still want this one for the box, because I have the original version without the box, but I'm a huge fan of Shin Godzilla. It's like one of my favorite all-time favorite movies, so I did really want this version with this snazzy box. But yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But hey, at least I got this. Maybe I can track the other one down eventually. Again, sorry about all the glare, but here you can see they got a cool packaging with the Shin Godzilla written there in Japanese and in English down here, and we just got kind of like a little bit of a, it looks like Tokyo train station under him, and he's just kind of floating above it awkwardly, but yeah, still really cool. And I love this sort of bright red packaging they have in the front with that really classic Shin Godzilla poster here, so like that. I wonder what this says in front of him here. Maybe it's something like a god incarnate or something, or maybe that just says I don't know. So that says Gojira, which means Godzilla, but just above that, I don't know what that says. Anyway, and last but not least, we have the Godzilla vs. Destroyer 1995 Godzilla from NECA in its brand new box. So the burning Godzilla, basically. And wow, this box looks super cool. Again, this was the major selling point of the figure for me. It's just, oh, NECA, why didn't you do this from the start? This is so good. And I'm so pissed that we're not getting more of these figures in these marvelous boxes. Now, the figure itself, I'm not too fond of. I actually own this figure already, like I said with the other figures. And I'm not too fond of it. Like, it looks good from a distance, but compared to a lot of their other figures, it seems like they really didn't try as hard. The detailing is really off, and it just kind of... I'll talk about it more if I do a full review, but I don't want to be too harsh on this guy. It's not the worst figure in the world by any means, but yeah, looking at him there, got really cool packaging, got that Hong Kong scape at the front, and some like lots of little... What's in the backdrop there? I'm seeing lots of beams of light coming from him as if he's doing his nuclear pulse. I can't really make out anything else in the backdrop there, but I do really like this the Hong Kong lights down here, because the opening of Godzilla vs. Destroyer with the, you know, Hong Kong intro Godzilla coming out, and the music and the atmosphere of that was just impeccable. One of my favorite openings to any Godzilla movie, and just seeing Godzilla glow like that is just awe-inspiring, and that's, yeah, that's a cool thing they did with that little Hong Kong scene at the front here. But again, I'm not overly fond of this figure. I think, first of all, the monster arts is far superior to this one. I know that's an unfair comparison, but even some of NECA's other figures in recent years have been a lot better than this one. But again, still a pretty cool figure, and the packaging is impeccable on this thing, and as they are on all these new Godzilla figures. So I'm probably going to cut this unboxing short. Normally I'd go through each figure in a bit more detail. I'd unbox the figures from the actual boxes. But like you guys can see, my lighting and setup is really piss poor tonight. So I strongly apologize about that, but I'll have full reviews of all these figures in the next couple of weeks, or as I can get to them. I tend to be a bit slow to get to these things just because, you know, life, but I will try and get to these for you guys. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Don't forget to like and or subscribe, because it's always awesome when you guys do that. And I will have more videos up for you soon. But till then, may all your vinyl be irradiated vinyl. Over and out. Peace out, guys. Bye.